Thunderstruck went boom over the top.
Alrighty.
Dun, 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 dun. Victory, Titans! It's been a good week.
Been a great week
Almost
for
feel
you.
like taking a week off work after that victory.
You'd be due for it.
It's been a hard 3 weeks back at work, eh?
3 weeks deep.
3 weeks deep.
I
in
hate
the
employment.
end of February.
Does Fox Sports need a reporter or something? Because I'm free. I'm looking for a job change, so yeah. Sorry,
Stick
boss.
with this, mate. Keep tipping the way you're tipping.
Yeah.
Yeah, I almost had a good week, mate. My may as well go straight to the whiteboard actually.
Yep.
Yeah.
Because my multi was so close.
Yeah.
My $5 with the boxing lost by split decision. So
Yeah.
Real Madrid, great victory.
That
That's
was-
where my 1 point came from.
double.
That was great.
They're clutching up lately for me.
Yeah.
Then we went to the first fight, Virgil, great win.
Yeah.
It's like, oh, this is a good chance. And then I lost my last leg.
Yeah, that was devastating.
A couple of close rounds on the
call.
weekend, a couple on the horses too, which we'll get to. But we'll take a point. Still in the game. No one gets to wear the hat.
Nah.
1-1 draw.
Yeah, mine was the horse that I did to place. Ended up winning, so that's my 1 point there. So I'm pretty happy with that. It was a great race.
Yep.
And then Bados, your 1 point. What was yours?
Friday night, FISSION fishing.
It
Fish
was.
In the last. John McNeil
So-
rode it to the exact instructions I gave him. He rode it,
Yep.
and it won.
I've come up with a solution.
Here we go.
Since we all get, if it's a round where we all score the same,
Yeah.
it goes off whoever scored the highest odds.
Yeah.
Put the hat on,
Yeah.
sir.
Yeah.
Oh,
no,
here
it's
we
a hat.
go.
You got to
You got the
that on
highest
when we give our
odds.
tips
Mate, I
out
was
next.
so impressed when that horse won. You know, it was $15, chat. $15.
Yeah.
That's impressive. You should have just said win, $10 odds.
I know.
Oh, you
Yeah,
probably
you
did.
I was playing
straight up
safe.
5 points.
You didn't need to.
Oh my
Dude.
gosh.
Unreal. Well played.
Yeah,
I'm pretty happy with that.
Congratulations.
A group
So-
1 as well, so that's I'm like,
Yeah.
picking a group 1 winner.
Tough diamond stakes this year as well. Like to pull that out, that was there wasn't the.
Is it fair
Best.
to say that race is dying?
I reckon it is as well. And that's,
Last couple of years, like,
the
dude,
2-year-old
horses in general are dropping off. I just don't. You got like 1 or 2 good horses. You have like, fair enough, it's always
Yeah.
good often too. You had Big A Animo.
Yeah.
You got Broadside. I wouldn't even call him a superstar. Broadsiding.
No.
Any other 2, 3-year-olds out there
Fangirl.
who stand out?
Fangirl.
She wasn't even that big of a 2, 3-year-old.
No.
You know what I mean? Like,
It's going.
you go back 3 or 4 years ago, like, when this time of year rolls around,
Yeah.
before the slipper, like, they're Farnans.
Yeah.
I'm having more mind blanks.
They were talking
But
about.
you know what I mean? Like,
it's,
there were just
it's
so many good
dying.
horses, and you're dying to have a bet.
Yeah.
You're dying to jump into all-ins. Now I'm just like,
Yeah. The 2-year-old racing is slowed down a whole lot. They were talking about it on racing.com a couple of weeks ago,
yeah.
leading up into the Blue Diamond. The 2-year-old, I think everyone now goes to the sales. They buy a yearling or you buy a 2-year-old, and they're not scared to run him, but the races aren't there for them anymore, and they're coming up against better 3, 4-year-old horses at the moment. Like,
Yeah.
So there's
Well,
nowhere to
stud deals
go.
are
There's only
getting
so many 2-year-old
ruined
races.
too. I remember Matt Hayden talk about it for at least 3 or 4 years. Like, and I understand it's the whole idea of the game, but because of the amount of prize money in the game now, like, you
Yeah.
only got to win 2 or 3.
Yeah.
Win the right race, and you're off to go stud.
Yeah,
You know,
exactly right.
like, there's not enough talent stays in the pool.
Yeah.
I think they need to incentivize more racing
Yeah,
for the horses.
more
I know
racing.
it's probably not a good thing for the horse itself.
Slots
Rah,
racing.
rah, rah,
Slots
but-
racing. It's coming.
Yeah,
More
I don't
slots
know.
racing.
They need to have a bit of a
All-Star
look at it, a bit of
Mile.
a change up.
Um,
Like, even horses, I'm not going to say she was A1 caliber, but like your Brooklyn Hustles.
yeah, yeah.
She got bought for heaps to go be like, you know, mum. Like, definitely could have stuck around. A couple of races she could have contested. Like, just an example
Yeah.
of horses who could have stuck around.
Yeah. The Everest, that's a slot race, I'm pretty sure as well. There's the Southside Racing are doing it as well. So
Yeah, they're doing it well.
Pakenham, you got the
Bennett.
media right. Yeah. A couple. What's the? I can't remember the other one.
Sandown, Pakenham, and
Cranbourne.
yep.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So they're doing the slots racing where it's you get a slot and you pick a horse into it, and the prize money is big.
But they try to talk that up like, you know, like sort of battlers race.
Yeah.
Or like, you know, it's $1 million to get your horse
Yeah.
in the race.
It's wild.
You know what I mean? Like, I know what they're trying to sell it
changed,
as,
yeah.
but call a spade a spade. It's $1 million to get your horse, and it's not even guaranteed to start. It's just getting the entries.
Yeah.
Do you get your money back?
Doubt it. It's racing.
Probably not.
Yeah, true.
Sportsbet wouldn't give it back.
No way. Anyway, this segment's sponsored by Sportsbet.
It's not sponsored by Ned's. Ned's bonus bet, please.
Yeah.
We actually tagged them on Saturday, telling them to up their promo game.
Yeah, I saw
old
that.
Gronk.
Gronk. That was sick.
That was cool.
Pretty good.
Yeah, old Gronk.
Is the Gronkowski was running there in Caulfield last Saturday?
Yeah.
Good advertising. Whoever's in the advertising
Sports bet,
department.
mate. They do it well.
PointsBet do pretty good on the old advertising.
Yeah, they pay Shaq a freaking fortune for it, though.
Yeah.
PointsBet, yeah, Shaq, yeah. And the Inspired Unemployed boys
Yeah.
did a couple there. They were pretty funny.
Yeah.
Dude, it's a bit off topic, but I still, like, I was probably for, like, videos and likes, but I can't believe they put that car in the sand.
Yeah,
Yeah.
in Dubai. Where was it? Was that Dubai?
Yeah, it'd have to be.
Yeah.
Do you reckon they went and seen Romantic Warrior?
Probably.
Man,
What a race.
what a race.
What a race.
I reckon you could, I'm not going to say it was the race of the decade yet, but it's up there. Race
It
of
was
the year.
crazy. It
Oh,
was crazy.
Just two battlers.
Yeah.
two great horses.
Yeah.
So I don't know if many people knew, but the horse that beat him is just like a freak on the dirt. Like that's all he runs on. He's up there like top 3, top 5 horses in that game. So don't know what you guys' thoughts was. I honestly thought like couldn't have given RM a better ride. There's been a lot of talk that he slaughtered it.
He went early. I don't reckon he went early.
But I've
What can
also
you do?
seen that, like, once you're up on the plane on the dirt, you don't really want to slow down. You get bogged down a little bit more. So once you're out in
The
front,
kick
you got
up.
to just
Yeah.
keep going.
He went for it.
Can't
It's
pull
a
up.
good horse.
Yeah.
Only just got beaten. And how far behind was third? 8 lengths.
Yeah.
Well, that's the point, right? Like you take that horse out, and we all know, right? We've all watched enough racing to know, like once you've got the back of a horse
Yeah.
and the straight and you peel off, like
Yeah.
you know what's going to happen. Like he had a good crack. He didn't give up.
Yeah.
And Danny Shum's already said next year they're just going to run the Dubai World Turf race. It's very same race basically, but on the turf. So if the other owner
That's
has
a
a bit of
future.
some kahunas there, go have a crack on turf next year and see if you're the real Don.
Yeah.
I reckon that'd be good viewing. But great race. Reminded me of a lot of the Blood and Catalyst back in the day down at Flemington. Huge run, huge race. So
Was that the highest soil or dirt track prize money?
it'll have to be up.
Sure,
I think
it'd
it
have
is.
to be.
If it's not, it's. I'm pretty sure it's like top
Ridiculous.
3 rated races. Like
Yeah, right.
they go around.
Yeah.
I think Cogs Plate's like 49th to put into perspective.
Whoa.
Is the Kentucky Derby
That's one of the big ones.
rounds on dirt? That's a dirt race as
That's
well,
dirt.
isn't it? Yeah.
The main one's dirt. Like they try to do what they do on the weekend where they change it up a little bit,
Yeah.
but the main thing's dirt.
Main thing's dirt.
Yeah.
Because a few of the American horses pulled out of that race.
Yeah, some of the big entries
big
pulled out as we
entries.
talked about. So
But yeah, there's a lot going on in racing. Autumn's coming, baby.
yeah, it's looking
Big
good.
racing coming up.
Well,
Yeah,
while
you got
we're on
any-
it,
What's
I'll,
your You did say that you saw the best fourth ever.
mate,
Yeah.
do you want to see a good replay? I love me replays, you know, before bed, just going through having a review and
Bit of bedtime stories.
Right.
goes boom over the top.
mate, brilliant from
Yeah, baby.
Findell, brilliant. But I want to talk about this. This is pretty big. I'm not saying the horse is a freak or it's, you know, the next Winks or anything. I'm just saying put in your black book back at next start and watch the replay in the Oakley. Its name's Headwall. It wears a jersey like bubblegum. It's like blue and pink.
Yeah.
Be on the inside somewhere. Just takes a little bit long to get out. By the time it does, it comes screaming past your mate, Evaporate. And I just think it's a darn good run. So back that next start. And
It is a very good finish there. Like I was
I
watching
showed
it
you
was the
before
last
we went live.
Yeah, last 50 meters.
I'd
I was
love to
still
see
like
it.
it's like 8th right now. What are you talking
Yeah.
about? 4th and then boom.
Bang.
Yep.
So
It
did well.
really,
Yeah.
it really motors home.
Yeah.
So well done. I think correct me if I'm wrong again. Matty Smith might train it.
Yeah.
Yeah, that horse has come a long way in a short prep. So see if you can get one more in.
On Evaporate as well, it's gone to New Zealand.
I did
so
see that.
Back it over there. Especially if someone flies over to ride it. That's all I'm going to
You'd
say.
think Mickey D goes over.
I think so. He's a local anyway, so.
Well, Mickey D's the one that got on top for the Diamond Stakes
Yeah,
for me.
that's why I thought I might drop him
devil.
in. He seems to get it. He pulls up every now and then. We
Yeah.
said that
Yeah,
last
loves
week.
a
He
Group
pops
One.
up every now and
Yeah.
then on
Yeah.
Mickey D.
Yeah.
Love him.
But another one, I don't know if Sportsbet have put up the market because I'm really boycotting them. I really don't like Sportsbet. But they usually got the Group 1s bet. You can bet like if a horse is going to win Group 1 in the autumn or spring.
Oh, yeah.
Swift Falcon, I haven't even seen it, but if I had to predict, it'd be about $3.44 for it. Just some run on the weekend. Came from back in the track.
Yeah.
Really gave it to the rest of the field. And man, I reckon it was pulling some ground off broadsiding. So
Yeah, I had a little place on it.
did you
On
just?
Swifty.
Mate, a bit of market support on the weekend too. Like, if you're a bit of a market mover, if you see Nick Ryan
Yeah.
down in Vic.
Mm.
If you see Hawks in Sydney, if they
Yeah,
move,
the Hawks.
have a crack. Or if Tyler Schiller's riding for Hawks, that's another little hint.
With the Thunderbolt.
Watch that, because that normally runs well. So yeah, they're the two that I wanted to mention for sure.
Yeah.
Last but not least, because I'm seeing a lot of praise, and I'll let you say your line in a sec, because shout out Zach Lloyd for his 5 winners. What's the saying?
When the King's away, the Prince will play.
That's the new
Zachy
saying
Lloyd,
here at PTP. Referring to when J-Mac is riding over in Chinaland. Dodging the tax man, aka
making
we
a
won't
heap
tell
of
anyone,
money as
J-Mac.
well, just quietly.
Yeah.
Lloydie is the man. The Prince will play.
He played right.
But there's a Queen in town too. I don't know if anyone noticed it.
Ooh.
Up north in Brizzy, CJ.
Yeah,
hope it's a
CJ Graham.
Yeah, rode 4 winners. 3 first legs of the quaddie. Was pretty close to getting the 4th.
Really?
Just want to give them a shout out.
Yeah.
Just in case.
It's a chick. She rode
Thank
when
God.
I gave the Ruffy tip at Gold Coast
Yeah,
on the Gary Portelli
beautiful.
horse. She rode that. She
But yeah, good riding,
good
Dale. Really good stuff.
Yeah.
4 winners. Want to shout that out before we move on.
Yeah. Yeah. Great
Actually,
job.
no. There's one last thing that's worth a mention.
Here we
'Cause it's
go.
pretty
Here we
big.
go.
Here we go.
Things are popping.
Mr. B.
Right, so.
He's a marvel, and
Yeah.
I think it's worth a shout because they're a huge camp, the Hayes boys.
Really are.
Generations, it's fair to say, in the racing league. And Mr. B's just become their number 1 Group 1 taker on 9.
Whoa.
Yeah, and they've had some great horses go through there, so it's a massive
And was
accomplishment.
denied a couple from Pride
Well,
of
he's been
Jenny
done
as
on the
well.
line a few times,
Yeah.
you know.
He's run into some good horses as well along the way, so.
And the
good.
fact that he's one that you'd think he's going to go and do his last race at Honkers, which we predicted a few weeks
Yeah,
ago. So if
yeah.
anyone jumped on the all-in, wink, wink, good luck to Mr. B.
Yeah.
Just want to shout
Congrats.
him out.
Yeah, fair
Good
enough.
shout out.
9 Group 1s
Great
is
horse.
huge.
9 group ones. is
Alligator Blood would smoke him if they're both fully
Is
fit.
alligator blood coming out of retirement?
So I've been
Is it?
snooping. I've been snooping as I do, having a look at some of the stars that have been off the track for a while, and AB is nearing a trial, I believe. I'm not
Jeez.
sure if he's like due to run like in a couple of weeks, but he's going to have a jump out soon.
Be jumping out race 3 at Sunshine Coast or
I
something like
wish.
that. Something
Mate, I'd be
ridiculous.
there, eh?
Yeah.
Oh,
with
yeah.
me sign, with me
4:30
hat.
in the morning or something like that. He's going for just a gallop around the track, and we're all there.
Yeah. Hell yeah.
Go, AB!
We love you, alligator blood.
My idol! Don't know where I'd be in life if I never met you. I know where I'd be. I'd be in a way better position. Yeah.
Anyway,
yeah,
racing. That was good.
We'll go
exciting.
through some tips later. So, of
Everyone got
course,
the 1 point. It was mainly on the races. You got
Yeah.
yours on the soccer for the 1 point. Which
almost got the boxing, the league try scorers.
Yeah.
Yeah. We'll pick
Good
up
stuff.
on the league because there's some things to go over.
Yeah, it was a couple of injuries, like my $5
Brent
multi.
Naden done his leg. He was
Yeah.
going to score 2 for sure.
Mhm.
Then I was going to get my first leg of my multi because Zach Lomax is a cat. Although his first tackle was dominant. I don't know if you've seen his first tackle in an ill. Yeah, it's pretty good. Played centre, I think.
Yeah,
But
you'd
yeah,
be
didn't
happy
play
with
that
that.
good.
That's all right.
That's
Plenty
right.
of time,
But
plenty of
I'll
time.
pull my effort in at El Trader on the weekend.
Yep, that's
Um,
fair.
But yeah, a few things I did pick up on. So if you want to write down some notes,
You want me to get a pen out?
yeah, it's worth it.
Okay. He's got it. I'm
Mate,
ready.
when the Dogs verse the Dogs, because the Dogs are shit, their back 3 cannot catch a ball. Both trials, I've never seen the back 3 be so uncomfortable trying to catch a bomb. So when they verse like the Eels, the Panthers, you know, the good kicking games,
Yeah.
I'm thinking 30 plus because they're going to get peppered.
Yeah.
They look so bad.
So who's their back 3?
So you got Taff was back.
Oh yeah, yeah. He's got
Look
a
at his hair.
There's his
Anyone-
hair, man.
Dude.
What the hell was going
Far
on
out,
there?
man.
There's been some whack
He's coming for
hairstyles.
Kafusi with the best hairstyle.
You can't be
Dude,
Kafusi,
the
mate.
only
The
good
ball
hairstyle
The reverse
that's come out this
mustache.
pre-season, and he was ripped off in the top 100 players, is Jesse Arthurs.
Oh yeah.
Fuck, he is hot.
He's a good-looking rooster, isn't he? Yeah.
He's the only person who's come back from pre-season with a good haircut.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, him and Jordan Ricky, man, I tell you.
I don't like Ricky. He's a
Nah,
flog.
mate. Settle down.
He's a flog.
Titans get 1 win and he's over here. Oh yeah. Broncos win the preseason challenge again. 100 grand will be going straight through the Caxton.
Again.
Yeah, straight into Caxton. Or the flights to Bali when you don't make the top 8.
Oh,
That's right.
I think what's the chance of putting a bet on no Queensland team to make the top 8?
No point putting that on, mate.
It'd
He's
be
paying
low.
$1.05.
Daddy's going to have the boys up and ready. Don't you worry about that.
There's
Mate, I'm telling you, we're either going to come like a red hot fifth or we are going to come last. Like,
ninth, you reckon that's on the table?
nah.
Oh,
Like, it's either going to be a red hot crack at fifth.
Yeah.
Like, miss the top four by that
And just
much.
go out and
Or we
straight
win
set.
the spoon by 6 points.
Yeah.
You guys did look good.
Yeah, but did you see us the first game?
Yeah, but
Yes,
that's
you guys, we were really bad.
Yeah. But
So,
that's okay. Kinney looked good.
yeah, he
Jaden
always looks
Campbell
good.
looked pretty good as well. He broke a few ankles.
Yeah, he's always sharp.
Yeah.
Yeah, but
AJ Brimson, he's probably going to get the most tries of the year.
oh, I'd like to think I better not. Better not, says the whiteboard.
No.
But yeah, moving on from that because I don't want to dwell too much on that. Get too confident if I think about that game. Notice something with the WARs, RTS. So any NRL coaches marking up on RTS.
Mm-hmm.
So I've always talked about his step, but I've watched a lot of replays and it's mainly off his left. 95% of the time he steps off his left. So if you're marking up on RTS, you're welcome.
Yeah, but if he's on the left wing, you're not going to step out.
Yeah, but he's been on the right and he plays fullback.
Yeah, okay.
You know what I mean?
Fair,
Obviously,
fair.
this trial he was playing on the left.
Mhm.
Obviously. Fucking Wayne Bennett over here.
Wayne Bennett, best
But
ever.
you know what I mean? Like,
Best ever done.
that was something that I picked up on.
Yeah.
That was about it.
Yeah. Vegas. How do you reckon they'll go in Vegas?
Well, we're talking about Vegas.
Yeah.
How we're talking about how soft the world's getting.
Yeah.
Imagine
right.
having to front up to the media to apologise for having a bit of a scruffle with your mate in the
With your mate.
elevator.
Yeah.
We're
Yeah.
talking about Hudson and old mate,
Smithies.
Smithies. Of course,
Smith's
it's
chips.
a couple of New South wankers, but
Yeah.
it's not, besides the point. Like, imagine that.
Back
The
to
rumour that
Mexico.
I've heard, well, the first rumour I heard was a pillow fight, and I thought that was hilarious. But I've been
AI
coached
that.
since.
AI that. That'd be awesome.
Yeah.
What was the news? They were having a scruffle?
Yeah, I think they had like a couple of blow up, like pool toys, maybe like they're like baseball bats or something.
Yeah.
That's just coming from these untrustworthy news
Oh,
sources.
but it sounds
but
about right, the world we're in.
if they're banging on with each other with a couple of inflatables, I don't think they're doing any harm. They're people shooting each other over there. So
Yeah.
From
exactly.
Canberra, could have been a couple of dildos.
yeah. What's the go with the dildos?
Yeah.
When in Vegas.
Yeah.
Well, it was meant to be, what's the saying? What happens in Vegas stays in
Stays in
Vegas.
Vegas.
Poor blokes have been
Yep.
found out real quick.
Yeah. Why would you send a bunch of footy players to Vegas?
Why would you send the Raiders to Vegas?
Good.
Yeah.
Anyway.
Got the same name.
Do they draw them out of a hat? That's what
No,
how do they pick
so you
these
can put
things?
your name in.
Yeah.
So if you want to know some news for next year, the Tigers have already pulled out. Like they ever stood a chance.
West of them
like
are-
seriously,
West of them
oh, we're
are
gonna pull
recruits.
out of next year's option. Like,
Tigers are common top four.
yeah, win 4 wooden spoons, and we'll invite you for the best holiday that we can.
Yeah.
Like, seriously, grow up. They're the dumbest organisation.
Yeah.
But the Eels want to go over next year, and that's
Yeah,
all I know.
Sure, that'd be alright.
So that's some news there.
Dolphins.
News for the Finns. This is good news for you guys. Max Plath has just re-signed for 3 years.
He's an animal.
28 or something, eh?
Mate, he's a star.
So good, I love
And if you're into your super coach, he wants to play 80 minutes this year. He wants to start at hooker and then move into the middle.
Good.
That
I
won't
like
work
it.
because they're going to play Marshall at
Yeah.
9. So I'd say when Marshall goes off, he'll step in there.
Marshall did his shoulder last year, so we were missing him for the
Yeah,
back end.
he's probably
of that
already
whole
injured again
season.
anyway.
Probably.
Mm.
He's great at hooker.
Mate, I've got him in the top 3
Really
hookers.
good.
He's real good. When he's
really
fit,
good.
I like him a lot. So that's a bit of news out of there. But it's still a bit quiet on the league front. Don't have too much news popping up.
Until this weekend, and then kicks off again Thursday.
Tell you what did pop up. We'll change lanes because I think it's worthwhile mentioning. The Broho from the Eagles. What's his name?
Harley Reid.
Harley
yeah.
Reid.
Yeah.
It's the only video I've seen of AFL preseason this
Pretty
week.
good, eh?
Great clip. He looks sharp and he's big.
He's
what,
doing damage, man. He's doing
20?
damage.
Dude, I know what to tell you, but it
Oh.
reminds me a lot of Dusty in his prime.
Yeah.
Just big, strong and powerful.
Yeah. He's,
Boots of gold.
He's quicker.
Mate,
He's like... He's
he's a bit of a good looker too. Oh,
Yeah.
I like him.
Yeah, got a hairstyle like
He's
Jesse
good.
Harper's. Chill out, mate. Just chill out over here.
It's worth a shout,
Yeah,
you
it
know?
is worth a
mate.
shot. I'll give
He
you that.
is pumping it, mate.
And didn't you say
Well,
that
mate, when
the,
you're used to dealing with people like McInnes, you know?
Yeah.
I seen a photo of McInnes on the
McInnes, eh?
weekend. First time he's never had blood or a broken tooth on him.
Yeah, yeah. He's one ugly bloke, eh?
It still look like shit, and you're right. Poor bloke.
That's tough.
But yeah, you got much for the AFL?
I did watch that. Like, they've just started the community series. As I said the other week, I didn't actually really look into it. I wasn't sure what they were doing. But yeah, the Amy Community Series. So Isaac Keiko just started. He was top 10 draftee or something like that. For the Bombers, they got a couple of good youngies. Like Nate Caddy played last year. He's looking good this year. But Keiko kicked 4 goals.
Yeah, right.
And pretty well, it was the best assist you'll ever see in your life to Draper in the goal square. Everyone was saying, I think Jack Reebok was saying either he'd kicked the ball and it got touched and the umpires didn't hear it, and Draper kicked it off the ground in the goal square and it went through. So everyone was going, oh, he's stolen Keiko's goal.
Yeah.
I'm pretty sure I'm saying his name right.
Sounds
could be
right.
Kako, I'm not really sure.
You get the idea.
Yeah, the idea. And he said to the media, first media sort of interview after the game, he goes, yeah, it was touched, the umpires just didn't hear it. So Jack Reebok just goes, mate, that's the last thing you say as a goal kicker, is the ball was touched.
Yeah.
Because most of the time it is when it's close like that. But
Yeah.
he looks really, really good. The Dons have something, the
Rookie of the year
for a bit
contender?
of a rise. Could be. As I said, I looked through the a couple other players. I can't remember the young fella's name from Carlton, but he's just done his ACL.
He
which
went
is
third in the
devastating.
draft.
I think he was third, pick 3 or something like that in the draft. But it's the young guns are looking good so
Don't
far. I'm
mind
not
it.
sure who's playing tonight. I didn't really look. Another one actually, Brizzy Lions, young Ty Gallop,
Yeah.
local boy, played at Maroochydore here. He's played in that weird sim with Collingwood and Gold Coast.
Oh, yep.
They're playing. I'm going to get this wrong. I did look it up before. It might have been the Crows. They're playing them this weekend.
Sweet.
And he's playing again. And with losing Danaher, it's a big loss in the thing. Young Ty comes through. He's a good forward player. He's big-bodied, hits the pack, good around the ground. He was
Love
doing
it.
a bit of work with Christian Petrarca
Ooh.
in the pre-season.
On TikTok, cooking and stuff. or
Yeah,
something as
man,
well.
he looks good.
Yeah.
So
Cooks good food.
I'm hoping
Yeah.
for the Lions boys. He shoots in and he really, really hits for him because he looks good. He kicked a couple of goals. He's good in the air. He's good on the ground. That's someone they need. And he did play ruck as well. He's played a bit of ruck through the Quaffle. And I think he played a couple of VFL games at the end of last year with the Lions. He's good. So they're missing where Danaher would take the ruck
Yeah.
in the forward 50. And he would obviously swap into the ruck, but they were Big O back and then whatever. I'm not sure. You'd want to play Big O 100% of the time if
Yeah.
you could in the ruck if he's fit enough. But if he can contest that ruck in the forward, and they can leave Big O out of that 50, and he's a good ruckman, they're laughing. Like I'd see Brizzy
Don't
going
mind it.
back to back again.
Is he paying you, mate?
I'm talking him up, aren't I?
He could be.
Mate,
But yeah,
that's what
get
we're
on that-
here
get
for.
on
Maybe
Gallop.
he's coming onto the
This is
podcast.
This is the scoop.
It's a scoop.
what we
He's
like to
really
see.
good.
That's what we want to hear. It's
That's
great.
exactly
Keep
what we
going,
want to
boy.
hear.
Keep it up,
What
mate.
about him for Rookie of the Year possible?
Well,
Mm.
yeah. Don't know the last time a big forward got it.
Yeah, that's what you were saying. It's
Yeah,
always
it's
someone in the
always
middle.
like a midfielder that's running around. I mean, who got it last year? The young fella from Geelong, because Harley Reid got suspended
Yeah.
for that. I'm gonna call it bullshit. But the rules have changed
Yeah, there'll
now.
be an
The footy's
asterisk
gotten
against
soft.
that win.
Oh, yeah, he did. He said it in his little Rising Star speech as well.
Really?
Yeah, he said, thanks Harley Reid for getting suspended or whatever along the lines.
Yeah.
Good on him as well. He's a good little player as well. Plays for the Cats. Can't remember his name. I sort of half boycotted the AFL last year. Playing AFL my whole life, the rule changes with the slings. I get it all. HI, like head injuries and whatnot, but it's gone a bit soft. So I'm hoping that this year it's swept under the rug a little bit. And let the boys play.
Yeah, the
Boys
players
play.
know how to milk it. That's the thing.
Yeah,
like
that's
we were
the
saying
thing.
with
They'll
the
swing the milking
last
needs
week.
The milking, eh? The same with the NRL.
I do want to say, because there's like a bit of feedback on that, like saying, "Oh, do you think Dylan Edwards is shit?" We don't think he's shit. It's more
He
the
milks.
point that we were saying is he's diving for penalties
Yeah.
against the try.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's the point.
Literally.
Like, it's just unfortunate.
If your positioning's wrong and you're not going to get the tackle,
Well, it's annoying. Like we turned into
You're out.
soccer.
Yeah.
The game that was the games that were never meant to turn into soccer turned into soccer. And then this is where I get worried about it, and I get angry about it, because soccer over the last few years tried to rectify that, tried to go the other way and hold players accountable, and it's just turned into an absolute diabolical shit show.
Yeah.
and then you go full other end of the spectrum. We didn't speak about it last week, and we should have. The ice hockey,
Yep.
the Canada versus America.
The Four Nations thing?
Yeah, the Four
Sweden,
Nations.
Canada, America, and Norway.
Denmark or
Denmark?
Norway or something
Denmark?
like that.
Something like
There was 3 fights in the first 9 seconds.
Yeah.
They just drop gloves and they're on.
And it's
let
on.
them go.
But like,
Why not?
Bring back the beef.
It's funny, isn't it? Like,
Yeah.
And it was talked about everywhere because of it.
Yeah.
And you know what's funny? I don't reckon most people could name one hockey team,
Yeah.
but they know what happens in hockey.
Yeah, you know what happens.
Edmonton Oilers.
You know what
Shout
I
out.
mean? And it's just interest. And it's not frowned upon. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, the young kids.
But while
I
we're
love watching
talking internationals, it's worthwhile mentioning, shout out the
We might
Aussies
be
in the
close,
cricket.
yeah.
Just want to quickly shout it out. So they've done a cracking effort. Chased down 356 runs against the Poms.
Yeah.
Just
They made
another-
351, and then they hit a 6, I don't know.
They must hit a 6 or
watch
something. They finished on 356. That
Yeah.
was huge.
them. English, shout out.
But we'll take a break, grab another drink, and when we come back, we're going to mention something about tipping coming up.
Yeah,
So
yeah.
stay with us. Stay with us.
Beautiful. Straight into it.
This week's best
We're
bets,
back.
but before the best bets, we've got the best news of the week.
Here we go.
Here we go. For anyone who's keen, definitely
Whoa.
worth jumping on board. We're going to do NRL and AFL tipping comps. Free entry, don't have to pay up, so it makes it nice and easy to join. Obviously, NRL is going to start Sunday, so make sure you jump on before Sunday to get in, because we will lock it at 10 a.m. on Sunday.
Yeah.
Reason being, winner of either comp, or if you win both, you can have a double entry
Here
Yeah.
we go.
to the podcast. I
Yeah,
think
have you
that
on.
would be a good incentive. So winner of
Yeah.
the NRL and AFL tipping comp will be on the show.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Come in, have a chat, tell us how you did it, give us some
Not
tips.
at the end, just at the end of the premiership
Probably on.
round. So obviously 26 round in the
Yeah.
NRL.
Yeah.
I call it there because finals is stupid. So if you're keen to join, free entry, great fun, get on board.
Talk about it each week.
Yeah.
Something to follow again. It'd be awesome.
That's
Yeah.
right.
So we'll get that up on the socials so then everyone's got the code to join in on before Sunday.
If anyone wants to sponsor it, there might be a payday winner. So if you're keen, let us know before Sunday.
We could have someone on the go here.
Yeah.
Keep that under wraps. Could be someone.
Will Wilkie calls out early, nice to see. But anyway, JC Pest Control, leaderboard.
Yeah, JC.
So this week's 3-2-1s.
Yep.
Obviously, probably going to do a few
I'm going to
NRL
go first
ones.
this week.
Yeah,
Ooh,
Because
that's
fine.
I feel like I got robbed. After saying I was going good,
Yeah,
I'm going to jump straight in.
yeah.
Roger.
Alright, so I'm going to start with just my single leg,
Uh-huh.
which is Randwick Race 4 on Saturday. Love this horse,
Ooh.
Rivellino.
Ooh.
It's $1.91 to place.
Yeah, we'll give it to you.
So
We'll give it to you.
Yeah,
that's
close enough.
where I'm starting. Now, my $10
Ooh,
I've jumped up a bit here.
big jump. There we go.
Keen for the footy, so we're locking in the first game of the season.
Yeah.
Yeah.
My boy Metcalf,
Uh-huh.
Yummy.
Savage,
Yep.
and either team 12 or less.
Ooh.
Paying $11.25.
Either team, I like it.
Find it under margins, try bet.
Yeah.
Mm.
Everyone's
Interesting.
thinking, geez, I wonder what his $5 is going to be. Well, this is what it's going to be. It's actually paying $8, but I'm that confident it's going to win. Nash
Ooh.
rode it in a trial on the weekend, got his manager to ring the owners within the hour to ride it this weekend.
Whoa.
Don't look at me like
Big
that because you're
Nasher
going to laugh
will.
when I say it.
Okay.
I've said it for so many times. NCAP is due.
Oi. Gary
NCAP,
Portelli.
Redwick Race
You
9.
bastard. I love that.
Redwick
horse, eh?
Race 9, NCAP is going to finally break through. They're my three.
That's
I
your
reckon that
three?
is unreal, mate.
Now, if you're really looking for a juicy multi this weekend, this is away from the pest control. This is just me two tips.
Yeah.
Rivellino and
Yeah.
NCAP, put them in to win $48. Thanks for coming. Ritzy out, EP7. Bados, take it away.
a very good mic
great.
drop
I
there.
can't believe you had NCAP. That's delicious.
I know.
I was
It's
going to
win
mention
too.
that horse as well, but you've done it for me. So yeah, NCAP, get on. I love Gary Portelli. Love them colours. Let's go.
Let's go.
$2.05 is my 1 point play. Just a cheeky one. We noticed last year, well, I did. The fullbacks were scoring
Mm-hmm.
in Vegas. What were the numbers of that field difference? Did we write them down earlier?
Yeah, we
Because there's a
did.
big difference in the field. That's why wingers aren't scoring there.
Yeah,
That's
they're not
right.
spreading it as wide, so it is actually 5 meters thinner.
5 metres
Which
width
is a lot.
less. It's
Yeah.
a lot. So wingers aren't
Now,
scoring.
if we're going to quickly call that out, if you're keen on the Raiders, get on now because they did play their first trial on NFL-sized fields. They made their
Oh, there
home
you go.
stadium shorter. Just a quick
Ah.
little mention.
There you go. Okay.
Back to me. Sweet. I like it. That's ruined my $5, but thank you. Dylan Edwards, Paul Alamotti, Samuel Stonestreet to combine for 2+.
Stoney.
He scores a lot. He was
I
the
love him.
second or
Samuel
third
Stoney.
highest try scorer for the Sharkies last year. And who
Didn't play
just got
them.
injured? Who was their winger? Someone got injured.
Did they?
Mulatana or
Not
Keone
one of
Satoa?
them. Is he out for a bit?
Please don't say Ronaldo.
No, it's not Ronaldo. Somebody else. But anyway, he's
White
scoring.
ball
They're
breeds.
combining for 2. So
Yeah.
Paul Alamotti tends to go over. And that leads me into what you've just said, that Canberra's played on that NFL-sized field, because I actually took them out and replaced them with the Warriors on the head. This is the $5 play.
I love it. Up the
Warriors
wires.
on the head, and I'm sticking with the fullback combo / centers. Ali, I'm going to get this wrong. Leatua. Chance Nickel Clockstad, which is the
Nice one.
Warriors fullback, to combine for 1.
Yep.
Mm-hmm.
And then I'm going the Weeks, Tuivasa-Sheck, Xavier Savage to combine for 2.
Beautiful.
That's my $5.75 play.
Okay.
For 2 points on the JC Pest Control leaderboard.
Mm-hmm.
I want to blow you all out of the water here.
Whoa! Here we go.
Here we go. This ain't going to be good.
Field.
Hit me.
Because my $10
The listeners are
is a lot
keen.
more than $10.
They're anxious. What have you got?
It's actually $38.82. And you can take a couple out, you can leave a few in, whatever, if you want to play that. This is for my 5 points. Sticking with the ANS Freedman stable, Flemington race 3 Midwest to place.
Yep.
Rough last start, second up flies. Race 5 is the next one, Clean Energy. And we talked about the year-long investments. Blake Shin staying down. He's riding it. It's a Gay Waterhouse horse.
See, I think it's going to lead.
It's going to lead. And I'm hoping that it places for $1.55. Acid Wash, beautiful horse.
Is that a grey?
Grey,
Yeah.
with like black spots all over it.
Yep.
Jamie Melham, not
Jamie
Carr
Carr.
anymore, is riding it. It's the bottom weight, and I don't think it's ever really ridden with 54 kilos before. It's a tough race. I got that thing to place. On to another place. Place to Carousel, first up.
Just deleted out of
second
my
up.
black book, this thing.
Did ya? We shouldn't have. Because John McNeil's riding it.
Every time you delete him out of the black book, they're running well.
Yep.
He is
saying.
going to floor. I'm actually just going to have a nostril on that thing in that race. Race 7, Place to Carousel. There's literally 3 of the 5 I've picked right now with year-long horses. And then this is probably the one, if you want to leave it out, I think it drops it down to about $15 or $16 odds, but Certain Rise. It's in race 9 as well.
Yeah, right.
I believe, I might actually quickly press it as to the reason why I've put it in. Oh, that's right, Blake Shin's back on it. Second up 1-1. I think it's come out of a Group 3. I think it's going to go right. Another year-long Blake Shin. Yeah.
Awesome
your-
work.
That's
your
my
$10.
that's my 5-point play for the $10. That is $33.
We'll take it.
That's
You
play
just
and
said
play.
laughing. No problem at all.
Yeah.
Go
Go big or go home.
big or go home. So my $2, I've
Yep.
gone just a place bet on the horses, just like last time.
Ooh.
Don't need to.
Change it up.
No, no need to change it up. Number 8, Fine Future to place, Morphettville, race 7. No idea why I've gone it, but I wanted a $2, and that's me $2 right there.
He's gone to Morph.
Yeah.
With all the group racing and all the good racing, he's gone to Morph.
Yeah. Find some value.
I like it. I
Find
like
some
it.
value.
He's got the
Stressing.
hat on for a reason. Follow this man.
And then, so for me $5, gone Hudson Young. After having a dust up, he's going to get over. There's no way he's not getting over.
He's an inspired man.
Yeah.
I'm telling you, man, any man has to publicly apologise as a man who's got a mission to get to.
Yeah. 100%.
And then RTS as well. So them two to combine,
Stepping
get one
off the
try
left.
each.
Mm.
$6 odds you get for that one. And then the $10. So first game, under 42.5. Roger, Hudson and Tane combo 2+ tries.
Ooh.
And then Edwards, McLean and Alamotti combo 2+ tries. And Hines over 4 points gives you $11.
Beautiful.
And that'll do it.
He'll be converting 2 tries.
Yeah.
For sure.
Exactly.
Tell you what I was going to do as my $10.
Here we go.
Nathan Cleary last try scorer. I was that
I thought about that
I
as
was
well.
that close.
We've got to get the bingo going.
You'll get the
Oh,
bingo
yeah, the
going.
bingo.
And something that I'll put my hand up before we go off air this week, I'll be putting the Instagram multis back up. I was trying to find a way to make it a bit more easier to see the bets. but haven't got around to that yet. So it'll be a little bit blurry still to actually see the bets, and I apologise for that. But you get the bingo, you get the idea, and if you listen to the pod, hopefully that helps.
Yeah, beautiful.
Another quick one, extra 2, Moonee Valley. I hit Moonee Valley last weekend. Get on my Moonee Valley.
Friday night.
Second up, Friday night, race 7.
There we go,
Extra 2.
PTP's
Extra
early
2.
play.
Oh, Mertens is on it. I don't think he's
Bowie.
ever ridden it, so
Love
he
him,
loves
Bowie.
that. He actually really liked Moonee Valley as well, Bo Mertens.
Good man. Love him.
$7.50
Go to high
and
school
$2.20 at the moment. So if you're putting each way on, you're doubling. Either way. 9 horses in the race. Thanks for coming.
Thanks for coming.
Woo!
All right, we'll see how we go this week. We'll get the tipping comp going.
I'm sure everybody's over it, but don't forget the footy starts at like 11 on Sunday.
10 a.m. I'm pretty sure.
Is it 10 or 11?
Right, 10 a.m.
Yeah,
10
10
a.m.
like savings, they always
Yeah,
get
10
stuff
a.m.
up.
11 savings down south. So 10 a.m. Raiders.
Be at the Blah Blah pub for that.
Yeah, blah blah
Shout
blah.
out.
So
We'll
if
be
you're
there.
there, doing meet and greets.
Got some
Yeah,
autographs.
signing autographs. Here we go.
Yeah.
Excellent. Well done, lads. Well,
Good work,
yeah.
boys.
First game of the season. Kick
Footy's
off.
back.
Footy is
Gamble
back.
responsibly. Imagine what you could be spending your money on instead for free and confidential support.
Gambling.
Call me and give me a tip. Speak to you next week.
Smart.
You.